So you know when you was a kid and everything that you would experience would make you go like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, bro, you gotta come look at this shit, bro. Oh, what the fuck, bro? Damn, whoa. Alright, chill. Holy fuck, this is YouTube, bro. Jesus. Okay. You get what I'm saying, though, right? Because when you're a kid and you're amazed by all this, what do? You go ask your parents, how does this work? What does this mean? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, you always asking those questions because you are baffled by what you.
Mummy? Yeah, Shan. Why is the sky blue? The sky's blue because of the ocean. Mummy? Yeah, Shan. Why do I have to go to school? Go to school for an education. Mummy? Yeah, Shan. What does pop that pussy, man?
So when I was a kid and I had all these questions on my mind, the biggest question that I would always ask myself was, what does pop that pussy? Nah, I'm just playing. I'm playing. The biggest question, the actual biggest question on my mind was, what is the meaning of life? And I know a lot of y'all are about to be like, you did not ask that. You were a kid. Well, guess what? I did, bitch. So, and that type of question isn't really a question that I could get an answer to from my parents, or they probably could give me an answer, but it wouldn't satisfy me, and I couldn't really relate to what they were trying to say. It was like something I had to find myself. So throughout my life, I think that I finally found what I think the meaning of life is. So before we talk about the meaning of life, we need to talk about what it means to be alive. To be alive, you have to be conscious, right? And what is consciousness? Consciousness is your brain telling you when you need to eat and when you need to shit and stuff like that. It's keeping you in check so you don't fucking die. So what does your brain do when it doesn't want to fucking die? It tells you that you need food for energy. You use energy for your body and your mind. Your mind thinks with energy just like a computer. Electrical signals are shot through your brain so you can have thoughts and actions. So where does consciousness come into play? Consciousness comes from the electricity, aka the light, in your brain. Apart from it telling your body how to think and act, it is also where your soul resides. The soul is what differentiates us from a normal computer that works the same way our brain does. Your soul is light. What is electricity? Light. What is energy? Light. Keep that in mind. So how can your soul reside in the light when it is only used to command your brain? Let's talk dimensions. So the first dimension is like a dot. The second is like a piece of paper, a flat plane. The third is like a cube, and it's the dimension we're based in. So let's take 4 points of the first dimension and put them into a square. And what does that create? Oh shit, that's the second dimension. And then what happens when you take 6 planes of the second dimension and put it into a square? Damn, that's the third dimension. Okay. Beings in the third can see the second and the first, while the first and second cannot see the third. So third dimensionals cannot see the fourth and above, but they can see us. It's kind of like a tinted window. Like, you don't know if someone's looking at you, but someone could be looking at you, bro. Like, bro, they could be looking at us like, bro, someone looking at me? Yo, I think someone's looking at me right now. Yo, I don't... So how can your soul reside in the electricity inside of your brain? It is interdimensional. The soul comes from the fourth dimension while it resides in light, which can reach us in the third. Every human soul is deprived from one main source of light. So let's talk about a proven theory, thermodynamics. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. This is a proven theory. We use this hella. We use thermodynamics hella. Like, I don't fucking know. And fucking machines, bro. Fucking shit like cars and shit, bro. You know what I mean? It's a proven theory, okay? It's real. We wouldn't have the technology we have today if it wasn't for that theory. So, if your energy cannot be created or destroyed, where is it going when you die? When you die, you have two options. Option number one, your third dimensional body is destroyed, and the soul within you is brought back to its original source, either in the fourth dimension or somewhere beyond. You now live within there. Option number two, your soul is rejected from the main light and is bestowed down to another third dimensional body to be reborn. This explains how when you were a kid, there are some things in life that you were just immediately drawn to, but you didn't know why. Like you could be walking by a bunch of shit, but that one specific thing you see would just make you be like, damn, like that is it. That's it right there. That's hidden. That is hidden. It must have been something you loved in your past life. Why do you think people say when you die, you go to heaven or hell? Because you either return to the light, which is heaven, or you must be reincarnated back to earth, which is hell. So how can earth be hell? Well, in hell, you suffer. And last time I checked, people on earth are still fucking suffering. You might not be suffering at the moment, and you might be living a good-ass life, but there are people around you that are suffering, and one day you will also suffer. So why must we suffer? Why were we placed on this third-dimensional plane just to suffer? Well, you suffer to learn and gain experience, to further elevate your consciousness to a point that we are ready to return to the light with our newfound knowledge. If we didn't suffer, we wouldn't grow. There can't be pleasure without pain, happy without sad, evil without good. It's just like a video game. You start out at level 1, but as you gradually progress, slaying monsters, solving puzzles, what do you gain from that? You gain that experience to level up, to get stronger, to get better. You need experience to grow. But what does it take to grow? Suffering, struggles, solving problems. So how can you choose which outcome you desire in death? To be brought back or to become something greater? You're probably asking why and how your soul can be rejected from the light. The only way one soul can be rejected is because they failed to live their life's purpose. So they must be brought back to try again. When one lives their life's purpose, they experience all they needed to. Their purpose has driven humanity forward as a whole, and they shall now begin a new journey as a part of the divine light. When you die, your life is not over. It's only beginning. And the only person who knows your life's purpose is you. So don't be afraid of death. Your soul will live on forever, and so will you. Thank you for watching.